finally come upon us, the first ever, May the 4th, that we can celebrate inside of Galaxy's Edge here at Disneyland, Walt Disney's original Magic Kingdom. I am so excited to get to share with each of you what's happening inside of Batuu, inside the Black Spire, as everyone is celebrating May the 4th. Happy Star Wars Day to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for letting me be your host today. Are you excited to go in and to do a lap around Batuu and to celebrate Star Wars, this great franchise that so many of us have loved and had been a part of us our entire life? Let's get in there. Let's do this. I wanted to start with you guys outside of the tunnel to give you the full experience of transitioning from Disneyland into the newest land, the expansive 14 acres known as Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And right now you just get one of those beautiful Disneyland keyholes where the tunnel that we're in serves a couple of different purposes. Purpose number one, to let the Disneyland Railroad pass, but also to take us in, framing up this view that is not from this world. All the perfect textures and different rounded corners, different sloping angles immediately let us know that we are someplace different and someplace pretty special. All right, let's begin our tour. We're going to walk around. We're going to look at Galaxy's Edge today, and we're also going to see what sort of celebrational things we can see the fans doing, because unfortunately, with Disneyland just reopening last week, there's not a lot official happening from Disneyland. But that's when we got to rely on the fans of Disney, the fans of Star Wars, to bring the magic. Bright suns indeed. I mean, literally bright suns. Just coming over here by the Droid Depot. Give you guys a nice little view of all the different droids hanging out. I'll apologize if the camera work is a little bit off today. Brand new gear. Look at this embankment right here. My phone's a black mirror because it's so bright, but just look at this beautiful embankment of the little curb met then with the flowers. Daphne Lee, thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you so much for helping me make today's entrance into Disneyland possible. Daphne has been such a huge supporter of the channel, and real quick, I want to thank everybody else over at 1313 for helping me turn the channel into what it's become. Thank you guys so much. We've got all this rock work over here, and then just look at that decay, right? That white deterioration, that decay, almost looked like birds had a shot at it. But then the second ridge, right? The fact that they built in this second ridge to put a second level of landscaping in. And let me say, a year later after being in Batuu, it has really grown in. I mean, really grown in. The plants are coming to life, and it makes me wonder in a couple of years just how magical this place will be once all the plants have fully been able to mature and to do their thing. All right. I mean, just everywhere you look, right? Everywhere you look, there's just something. There's just something that just looks phenomenal, like a postcard from Star Wars. And I know in yesterday's video, let's just look at this big long area where there's nobody in front of it. I mean, once again, the bridge created another keyhole. The way that these buildings slope make them not only feel taller, but different than our world. They use lots and lots of rounded edges. And then just look at this distress, right? They poured the concrete, and then they purposely ripped away the edges, putting in faux pipe work, faux circuit boards, just really creating a narrative that we are someplace way different than our planet. And as I was saying yesterday's episode, I talked a little bit about a subject that we're going to get into a lot over the next month. Avengers Campus will be opening up 1 month from today, and I'm a little worried that that land maybe won't go the long haul. But what I can say about Galaxy's Edge is this land, I don't see it aging out, because Star Wars still looks cool 40 years later, and I believe that this land will still look this good 40 years later. It's sort of an ageless design. Let me get into the shade here to try to read this super chat. Disney Adventure Vlogs, what's up, bud? I'm not going to be talking about out-of-state guests today. Sorry, buddy. I hope you can get in soon. I wish for all my out-of-state friends to come in here, but I have no information about it. And today's stream is all about celebrating May the 4th. So I'm rooting for all of you to get back in. I want to see all my out-of-state friends here. I want my out-of-state family to be able to visit. But I got no intel. So good luck, and thank you so much for the super chat, bud. Always appreciate you supporting the channel. Let's step over here. Take a little look at some of the characters bringing us life to the land. There's Ray, who I'm sure you've already seen over on the Disney Parks vlog, or Disney Parks YouTube channel, showcasing that new retractable lightsaber that blew a lot of minds today. And then there's the spy. But just look around in this land, and that, like this huge turbine back here, right? There's this huge turbine sitting back here with various different barrels. And I really love the idea of this hero's nest, like this little perch here. Perfectly framed, that rock work right there. If a character's standing there, you can't see them from coming in. And just the pure fact that even the vending carts just have that sort of magic added to them of characters that we care about, remember from our youth. Whoa, hey buddy. And then, you know, as a designer, creating the Coca-Cola logo, phenomenal. Greg, Bright Suns, buddy. Thank you so much for that super chat. As you can see, I am purely taking my time. I am just trying to soak in all the details, give you guys as much of the land as possible, so you felt like you got to walk around with a bud. A couple of sort of R2 model droids in there. This is one of those areas that is really, really overgrown. I love that they're even more hidden than they were when the land first opened. All right, let's cruise through. Once again, you know, I love the keyholes. I love the way that this bridge perfectly frames this courtyard, which kind of becomes a pretty busy spot. I'd have to say I'm a little surprised that Disney put this antenna here in the inner core, sort of making it a little hard to get through here. Gotta go. Just look at one of my favorite details. I do love that R2-D2 lampshade hanging in there. James, thank you so much for that 1313 super chat, bud. Appreciate it. We got a droid, right? Is that a probe? No, not a probe. Probe droid. Probe droid. It is not. James says, thanks for all of your blogs and 1313 content. You have helped me through the tough times in 2020. My wife and I will be there in 3 days. That is phenomenal. Thank you so much, bud. I'm happy that I was able to help. Sorry. Sorry. No, I'm the dummy with the camera on my face. All right, let's cruise through. One thing that I really do enjoy about Batu, though, is that there are these water refilling stations. There's 2 of them that I know of in Batu. So if you bring your own water canister from home, like a Swell bottle, you can easily refuel it here. All right. One of my few complaints about the land is I do think that this spaceship feels a little too small. I was here earlier today. Uh-oh. Well.
Bright suns.
Very bright suns.
How's it going, buddy?
So bright that all you can see is fingerprints in a black mirror, right?
I can't see anything.
Yeah. What did he read my chat? You can't see anything.
You can't see anything, guys.
No. It looks like we're at a party in the 80s, if you know what I mean.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you, bud?
I'm doing wonderful.
I got Artie with me. First day back, his first visit back. Let's hop over in the shade here. Do a little quick Citizen of Batu interview.
How's it going?
It's bright.
Yes.
How you guys doing?
It is very hot here today.
It's very hot. It is very bright. It's your first trip back to Disneyland.
It's my first day back. Yep.
What are you feeling?
Every emotion.
Yeah.
Walking in, it was great. And I mean, being here at such low capacity, it's been amazing. Like, all the rides are just 30 minutes or less, and the vibes are just amazing.
What made you choke up?
Honestly, just walking right in. Like, right when you walk in and seeing the train and the flowers, right when you walk in and just realizing you're actually here. Like, almost when I was doing the tram walk. The tram walk coming in, it's just starting to hit you slowly and it's been wonderful ever since we got in here.
There is something weird about fantasizing about something so long, and then when it happens, you feel like you're in sort of a dream of some sort, right?
Oh, for sure. It's a total, like, little lucid dream-light state.
I feel you. It's still feeling that way for me, and this is visit number 3.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling you.
And every time, like, I'm trying to stop and soak it in and just getting little, like, clips of everything, and it's wonderful.
Well, dude, good to see you.
Good seeing you.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Enjoy your adventure today.
See you around.
Try not to melt. Artie, everybody. One of our 1313 members, and just a great dude. Escaping the real world for a day at Disneyland. I'm just gonna stop right here as we watch Artie walk off. Just look at that landscape. Look at that postcard. And again, one of the tricks, the bend in the road. If this just went straight through, if you came right through this gate and you could see the Millennium Falcon, it would just ruin everything. It would ruin the fact that this is adventurous. A bend in the road always leans and guides you towards adventure because you don't know what's around that corner. So coming here for the first time, you walk on this thoroughfare, when you work your way around, huge surprise. What's up, guys?
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Got a couple of other 1313 members that have been cruising around all day. How's it going? You guys having fun?
Yeah, we did Rise.
Oh, Rise.
Yeah. This is
Amazing.
first time.
First time? And
Yes.
first time on Rise?
First time on Rise.
And?
I was not expecting what I got. So
Yes.
yeah, that was quite epic.
I love that. See how fun it is on a sunny day?
Impossible.
Impossible,
That's
right?
cool.
Just kind of hope that it's there.
I've never noticed that the outpost was in the petrified spire before up here. That's something I noticed.
Oh yeah, that's built into the side of sort of a rock type structure there, where they just added it right in. Well, guys, have fun on your loop. Good to see you guys. Have fun. Okay, back to complaining. Slight complaint. Ship's a little bit small. Earlier today when I saw, How you doing, Ken? Good to see you, bud. Hey, real quick. You were dealt rough hand and you played it like a champ. And all of your press releases, I love breaking them down, and we call it the poetry of Kenny P. Rocks. Because I could see there's a little secret hidden in there every time. Like, we're sunsetting the annual pass. When the sun goes down, you have darkness, which we're in now, but the sun comes back up again, Ken. So I was reading the poetry of Kenny P. Rocks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. You're doing a hell of a job. Appreciate it.
Everybody. Takes a village.
It does, and you're doing it well. Thank you. Kenny P. Rocks. Yeah, I'll take your photo. Yeah, no problem.
Do not leave the planet. Stay on planet.
All right, citizen of Disneyland. Hey!
Fancy seeing you, I bet.
How are you doing? Hold on, let me get this thing. Katie, what's going on?
Just filled our stomachs with Plaza Inn.
Oh, yeah, the Plaza Inn fried chicken. Let me get over here.
So full. Now we're gonna go ride Rise of the Resistance.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. You guys did Plaza Inn, then Rise of the Resistance.
We're gonna do it right now.
Chicken in space. I love that. Fried chicken in space.
I
Look
hope-
at that R2 unit on your head. I love that. All right. So best thing about your first ever May the 4th inside of Batu.
Just seeing all the cast members, just being here.
Yeah.
I still don't feel like I'm really here.
Pronto wraps.
Bronto wraps. Oh my god.
Oh, I had one today too. I had my second Ronto today. It is so
We're
good.
getting something to take home. I brought Ziploc bags.
Oh, that is great that you're taking Ronto wraps to go.
Yes.
Like off planet, like
Yes.
taking them all the way home.
Yes.
We're smuggling them.
You guys are officially like Star Wars smugglers now,
Yes.
right?
Smugglers
Yes.
run to San Diego.
Hey, check out this great polo that he's got on with the boba embroidery over there. I love
Boba
that
Fett.
so much. That's great.
So,
All right, I've got to get out of this
Have
heat.
fun.
Good to see you guys. Have fun.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for saying hi.
see you later.
All right, let's keep cruising along here. How great was that? We got to see Kenny P. Rocks. All right, just this little area. Just this little area here. Like every little nook looks and feels real. All right, I'm gonna step over here in the shade for a second. Just on the side of this big rock here. All right, I'm stepping out of the sun for just a moment. Gonna check out some of your comments here. I can't see them, it's too bright. All right, we'll keep cruising. I'll do comments in a minute here. Now that I got my second device just for comments. So excited I got to tell Kenny P. Rocks that he doing a great job. Always love to give credit where credit is due. I have to say, I know I'm a weirdo that I fixate on the dwarfs and the light fixtures, but man, oh man, just, it's all the little details that they really knocked themselves out with. All right, let's look back on the path that we came through. Let's look at this bend in the road in a different direction. Let's just take in the beautiful sights. So I see a couple of people over in the 1313 Fast Pass. I see Tony asked, did Beth come up with a solution for blue milk yet? Well, what I did today is I shot a video that'll go up tomorrow where I have started the process of hacking the blue milk. We did 4 different concoctions. And 2 of them were absolutely horrible. 1 was pretty good. And 1 I feel like is already a home run. So tomorrow you'll get to see as I try to invent brick milk. And we're off to a good start. There's still a couple more Disneyland beverages to do, but with mobile ordering and with it being this hot, it is really, really hard to navigate around the park to pick up drinks from all over Disneyland. Yes, an AID Tasty Yummies collab. And then Star Kitten says, will you be trying the green milk this time? I think I'm all milked out today. I have bought a lot of Disneyland beverages today. I've waited in a lot of mobile orders. And tomorrow's video, co-starring my good friend Nick Bayside, who you may know from the popular band Bayside, or if you're a Star Wars fan, you may know him as one of the 3 hosts from the Think the Maker podcast. Nick was my fellow co-taste tester, just so we had more than one opinion for you. All right, let's keep cruising through here. We're on the outskirts of Oga's Cantina, which is still closed, obviously, due to social distancing. Not a real big spot to be in. But they do have the music playing, which is a cool little touch. Nicole Michelle says, hey Bricky, I appreciate you in the Club 1313 community. And I say to that, hey Nicole, I know you're having a little bit of a rough time the last couple days with some family stuff, so we're all thinking of you, we're all rooting for you. And I hope that you can get back to Disneyland very soon to be cheered up. So thank you for being such a big part of our community. I know we're sending a lot of love your way. So bright suns, my friend, bright suns. Let's just look back at the building that we just worked our way up from. Unfortunately, we're in the heart of the daily heat, not seeing as many bounders or cosplayers as we've seen in the background, as we've seen throughout the day. But we are feeling the vibe. We are feeling the vibe, and I did get to crush one ride. I got to ride Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. I rode it with Best Life and Beyond. We were trying to do Wookiee mode. I'll let you see their video tomorrow to understand what happened. But it was an adventure, we'll just put it that way. All right, let's keep pushing through here. Let's get that nice big Falcon view for everybody. And if you're just new to the feed, bright suns, happy May the 4th. Happy Star Wars Day to everybody. Star Wars is a big, big part of my childhood. I have a very, very troubling relationship with my mom. But the one great memory I do have of her, and one thing that she did right, was she took me to Star Wars a lot when I was a kid. I mean, a lot. And I was a child of the 70s, so Star Wars, the original trilogy, was a big part of being a kid, getting those toys for Christmas, reliving our own Star Wars adventures in the neighborhood, and just really falling in love with what these movies meant. Hey, where are you going? Look at this Darth Vader outfit. That is great. Hey, careful there, careful there. Look at, you even got the purse to match? Oh my God, that is so great. I'm gonna spin around and talk to you. You mind? Who am I speaking with?
Jennifer.
Jennifer, you look fantastic today.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I appreciate it. I love your channel, dude.
Oh, thank you so much. So Darth Vader is your character?
I like Anakin a lot. Yeah, I'm normally, honestly, this is the first time I've come dark side. I usually bound as like a rebel, but
Do you regular bound? Is that something you're into?
yeah. This is my first time actually wearing like a dress and like a nice outfit.
I'm gonna go up like this so we can kind of see the whole outfit here, but it's
Hi, chat.
yeah.
I'm usually on the other side of this.
Well, they can't hear you on the other side. This is the microphone. But here, I'll give them a view, see, of what we got going on today on the runway. So we've got the logo around the bottom of the skirt, go up to the top. It's got the Darth Vader signature chest plate, even has the Vader mask to be on brand, and then a little BB-8 embroidery there on the top of the blouse. I even used the term blouse, impressive. So what have you been doing today?
Just hanging on Batu. Honestly, this is my first time back at Disneyland.
First time back.
Yeah, it was emotional.
Oh.
I got on Rise.
Oh.
I got on Rise of the Resistance. I'm having a great time.
That first rise?
No, not my first Rise,
Okay.
but like as soon as I walked in there, I almost started crying because it's like, I can't believe I'm back.
I
It's all
know,
happening.
it's that good, right?
It's so
that good.
It's just nice to be back, yeah.
So, anything else? Like, have you been just kind of hanging out in Batu? I've been hanging out in here a lot today.
Today's been mostly Batu. I was thinking about making a droid or perhaps exploring the rest of the park, but
Nice.
I have a couple days.
Oh,
on my ticket,
cool,
so, yeah,
cool. You bought a
I'll be
multi-day?
back. Yes.
That's awesome. Well,
I'm a
hey,
legacy pass holder, so it's like
Oh.
going once is like
Oh.
I can't do it.
yeah, it's a little rough.
It's hard, yeah.
It's a little rough. But I just saw Kim Pyrox, the president, and
wow.
I said, hey,
Oh yeah.
you got to get us those passes
I heard
back.
they're coming back.
He said by the end of the year, so we'll hope so.
Fingers crossed.
Have fun. Hey,
It's awesome meeting you.
awesome meeting you. And next year, hopefully we won't have these on, and it'll be a real party in here on May the 4th. But we can brag, we were here last year. We were here last year.
Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you. Have fun.
Have a good one.
So many awesome citizens of Batu popping up today. All right, let's cruise around here. I don't want to get in everybody's photos, so I'm gonna walk fast, but I don't want to get in that shade. Woo! Sorry. All right, let's get over here in the shade. Woo! Let's get back in the shade. Ah, yeah. Let's give you guys that nice look back into the massive courtyard that the Millennium Falcon calls home. How great was her bounding outfit? I love that. I love a sophisticated Darth Vader costume. So much love for Jennifer. Awesome. Hopefully she'll. Oh, look at that's just like a soft bounding outfit right there. We got the Resistance. We got the orange and the brown. That's nice. Doesn't have to be overboard. It can just be done with some colors. Oh man, just look through this lens. Look at this world that we're in. Just the perfection of destruction. Not overplaying it. Just the subtlety of, yeah, guess what? Some stuff has happened here. Some stuff has happened here. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. So excited to take everybody on a walk through Batu, giving everybody a chance to feel like they're here on this special day for Star Wars fans. I know it's lame. I know it's a very common answer, but I have to say that my favorite Star Wars scene of all time is the famous "I love you, I know." I mean, what a phenomenal ad lib. What just a great scene. And really, one line each. They not only tell you so much about their individual characters, but the relationship, the unspoken agreement between them, their bond. It's everything. It's everything. If I'm at home and I see that USA is doing one of those like nonstop, or FX, whoever's doing it these days, whoever has the rights, if I see one of those nonstop marathons and Empire's on, I just have to park it to see that scene. So good. And then the way that Chewie cries is just, you feel like that's the noise that your dog would make if your dog saw something horrendous happen to you in front of them. Not saying that Chewie's a dog, but it's sort of a, I don't know. Is it wrong to say it's a pet type relationship? Am I getting Star Wars canceled? All right. Let's mosey on. There's been a very long line for dock on doors today. Probably one of the longest lines I've seen in quite some time, which I guess quite some time would be the last week. So yeah, the longest line I've seen in the last week. That's the easier way to say that, I guess. But rightfully so. That store has the most heart of the Star Wars that we all grew up loving in it. So many artifacts, so many treasures. Look how all of this is growing in. On opening day, you could easily look inside of the courtyard. We're starting to see a lot of growth. And it's really coming into its own. As well as not only those bushes, but if you look up here, how this is growing over the beam there. We'll step back in here, shoot it from the outside. Look at these beautiful windows, these beautiful vignettes into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. The fact that this up here is like a Jedi colored robe, and there's another one of those window outlets there that's the same. It makes me feel like that could be easily pulled away. A character could be out on that balcony and talking to us from the balcony. We'll look through this next little window hole as well. This little vignette into the Star Wars magic. And then let's just step back in the very back corner of Docking Bay 7 in the food court. Let's just look up at that skyline there. Phenomenal. I mean, just look how much rich storytelling. With the wall that's keeping us in here being a destroyed wall from some sort of battle. And then on the outside, we have the spires. And we have the actual building of Docking Bay 7. And just to keep the storytelling going, with a cargo ship parked on top. All right, let's keep cruising here. If you're new to my streams, you know the one thing that I really love is this right here, because this is the actual black spire that the town is named after. How's it going, man? And then inside of there is the tree, the Hope Tree. Sorry, mind your way. I was just couldn't tell if that guy was waiting to go where I was at, so I just decided to move my locations. Just look at that. Man-made, chiseled, sculpted, hand-painted. Then we have the door. The doors, the light fixtures, the scale. It's just all phenomenal. Let's hope that by this holiday season, we can be celebrating Life Day together. That would be just fantastic. There's supposed to be 3 holidays inside of Batuu. May the 4th, which I believe is their harvest. Life Day. No, May the 4th harvest. Although there's Batuu, Spired, I don't know. There's 3 of them. I'm having a hard time. It's very hot out here. My brain is melting. But there's supposed to be 3 holidays celebrated annually out here. Having a hard time recalling them off the top of my head. And then we got this little turbine over here. Hey, thank you so much in the chat, everybody who's petitioning for likes. I really appreciate it. I know this is a little channel, but man, oh man, is it made mighty by the community that it serves. So thank you so much for making me your guide. It's my honor to bring everybody in here and celebrate. I do love the way that this courtyard sounds. Oh, I guess Savvy's is open. I guess it is open. Oh, look at this. We have some Jedi type. Some nice costumed cast members in front of us. Nice to see. All right, let's not go through there and interrupt that. Let's go back up the way that we came, up into the main thoroughfare, which if you are familiar with the way that our planet's civilizations have evolved and the way that city centers are discovered and formed, normally there is some sort of a landmark or some sort of quality that brings everything together. So the spires, which is home to the natural resource of this land, which is the golden lichen, and then the black spire here, the landmark, that would explain why seemingly all roads in Batuu lead to this area here, making me think that this is where people would come to trade, to sell goods, to purchase things that they needed to take back to the outer limits of this planet. All right. Let's work our way around to the resistance portion of the land. And I do love how the land is just like the movies that are done in 3 sets of 3, and just like how every good story has 3 acts. Batuu itself is designed like a great story in that it has 3 acts. Act 1 being whichever way you're going, but Act 1 today was us over in the resistance area. Or, I'm sorry, First Order. Act 2 being where the locals live, and Act 3, the resistance. What's up? 1313. How's everybody doing? Wow. Show them your shoes. Show them the shoes. Yes. These are my people right here. 1313, all inside of Batuu, waving to everybody that's stuck wherever.
Crushing it today, guys.
Yes. Vibe crushing or ride crushing?
All of them.
Both.
All of it.
Both.
And food, too. And food.
Both.
Yeah.
It is difficult.
Even this little guy.
It is difficult to crush both at the same time. So guys, I saw Kitty P Rocks.
We saw that you saw that.
I called him Kitty P Rocks. And I said, thank you for the poetry. And he kind of like had a little twinkle in his eye, like he knew that somebody was paying attention. All right, let's do a roll call. We got Tommy Perez right here. We got Racer Tom.
Aaron.
Sharpie. And then we have Jess, Scully.
Red.
What's your name, bud? Zoe. And I'm Bricky, and we're ripping to Galaxy's Edge. I was hoping, Racer Tom, I was hoping that I was going to see you when I was on Main Street, because I got this idea where I want to start interviewing people in Utopia.
Oh, I was on Utopia too.
Yeah, well, I figured you're a gearhead. I want to rip off Seinfeld, and I want to start doing interviews at Utopia.
Yeah.
All right. So good seeing you guys.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Thank you for supporting the channel.
Always.
First time at Galaxy's Edge. What do you guys think?
Amazing. And Rise, too. Oh, my gosh.
How was Rise?
It was, like, amazing. I don't want to spoil anything. I went in there and literally was just like,
How much did you know?
None. I didn't watch anything. Yeah. No, we went in without anything.
Yes.
Going blind, you'll be happier.
Yeah.
You were the pilot?
And I'm
No,
terrible.
on Smuggler's Run, yeah. He was terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, he was great. He was great.
See you guys.
Take care, Ricky.
See you guys.
We want to do a group picture at the Millennium Falcon.
Group photo. I'll be there when I'm done. Okay. Group photo at the Millennium Falcon. All right. Let's keep pushing through here. That is so humbling to see all the people that support the channel and to see the channel actually bringing people together. Oh, I had no idea when I started this that it would work. I hoped that it would work. I hope that the channel could recruit in like-minded people that like Star Wars and Disneyland from the intellectual perspective. But I didn't know it was going to work this well and build such a beautiful community of awesome individuals. Let me compose myself. I'm feeling humble at the moment. Look at these doors. So these doors behind me, not only do they make a phenomenal backdrop for photos, but this acts as the division of the line. Rise of the Resistance is in this direction, and then Smuggler's Run building is in that direction. So this is sort of that fire break. And in the event of an evacuation, if something bad were to happen on this planet, guests could go down this corridor and escape. Let's hope it never comes to that. And then if we look over here, this corner, this is the building that I'm in love with. This is the building where all of the Phantasmic boats pull in for the night. Cannot wait for Phantasmic and the nighttime shows and the fireworks to return. But one day at a time, one day at a time. I got to see the land this morning with Tommy's family. I walked them through half of it and then I had to go do my stuff, but I wanted to walk them through and experience it with them for the first time. And when I came around the corner here, I always get hit with the scale. The scale of this building is just enormous. And it helps it tell such a phenomenal story that it is so big. So let's go in and see some details. We can't walk through all of it anymore because we're not shopping. And they do a limited capacity in the area where the stores are. But they do allow guests to come in this little area right here. Looks like something's on the screen, maybe a super chat. Let me check that in the shade here. Definitely want to say thanks to everybody supporting the channel. AS. May the 4th be with you, Club 1313, and everyone here who enjoy. Thank you so much, bud. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good May the 4th, AS. Just look at that. Oh, I'm catching an amazing breeze right now. Hopefully it's not messing up the microphone. Just look at that. Look at that doorway coming down. And then just people in there. Thank you so much, AS. I appreciate it, buddy. And then down here we have Peter and Kitra from Ordinary Adventures. I was hanging out with them right before I went live. What's up, guys? How you doing? Right before I went live, I was talking to these folks, saying hi to them. They got somebody talking to them, so I don't want to crowd in. Just look at that view. Look at that distress. Let's just go back again. I mean, they really, truly did create a Star Wars environment. I mean, the draping canopies, the cables running around, showing us that it's primitive and that the power's being ran. I mean, look how sun-faded and tethered those two canopies are over there. And then just every door. Every door tells a story. I don't even know if they're all real doors, but let's go over to this control panel here. Oh, I missed a super chat from Amanda earlier. Thank you for letting me know. I always want to make sure I say thank you. It's so hard to see this out here. Let me see, I'm thumbing through. I want to make sure I thank Amanda. Oh, wow, she was way back. Well, I can't get to it, but Amanda, thank you so much.
Hey, are you trying to hack that panel? What's going on?
No, I'm not trying to do anything, guys.
We are here with our hats, and we are here to tell you.
I love the hat. I love the hat.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. You guys like the hat?
If you don't like the hat, please don't tell me.
Hey, I saw him without the hat. The hair is high and tight.
Yes.
You kind of had like a little bit of a Friar vibe for a while, but now look at it, clean cut. All right,
It's nice and shady here.
we're finally celebrating May the 4th inside of a tube.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to do it last year.
No.
I completely forgot about that.
It wasn't.
Oh, you're right.
It wasn't open in 19. 20 with the pandemic hit, so only the custodians were in here. It's our first time in. Soft celebration.
We did anybody get to celebrate over in Florida? No, it was
No,
closed.
no,
closed
this is the first
everywhere.
time ever that it's been done.
Okay, I'm stealing this for our intro. Okay.
No, honestly, I was hoping that there'd be like Ewoks walking around
I know,
and stuff,
I know.
but it's okay. And Jawas, but it's fine.
Who? I think next year it'll be off the tree.
Yeah, that's true.
And hopefully
It'll
we'll
be
get.
real fun.
Hopefully the world will be normal. We'll get Life Day.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Like-
yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
that would be so good.
Yeah, hopefully we'll earn some more holidays, but
Yeah.
Disneyland opening Friday, this being the Tuesday after. And
I'll take it.
it
I'll take
just
it.
feels
It's
good
awesome.
to be in here.
I
Feels
Like
good
right
to be
now,
in
I'm just happy to mobile order a Ronto wrap and wait an hour and a half to get it.
Yeah.
Just happy to be
And
here.
hang out in the shade.
here. I was telling them earlier, just ordering rounds and rounds of blue milk consumed so much of my day today.
Oh, I bet. You're probably so full too.
Somebody's like, are you going to try green milk? I'm like, there's no more milk today.
We're like, I'm done with the milk.
There's no more milk today.
That's awesome.
How many did you order?
I had to get 4 to do everything I was doing. 2
Okay.
sets of 2. And they turn into soup so quickly.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a little while.
Yeah, that's
while.
funny.
I'll let you guys get back to filming.
Well, it was good to see
Good
you.
to see you. And
Good
hey,
to see you guys.
on film, congratulations on 150,000
Oh, thank
subscribers.
you.
Thank you so much.
Phenomenal milestone, but well deserved, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I ever since I've seen you are the people that broke me. Your review of the Gideon's cookie broke me. Like now I'm begging
Dude,
people from
You
Florida
need
mail
to go to
them me.
her.
It's as good as it looks.
It
I'm
is?
telling
It's
you.
better than it was.
We bought a 6-pack to take
Oh,
it
I know.
home.
I know.
We ate them that same night. They didn't even last a week.
I was just loving watching you guys just rip one open, break it, taste it, and go to the next one. I'm like, oh, this looks like heaven.
Yeah, it was
And it was
awesome.
kind of like an overcast, cloudy day, like just the perfect thing to do.
I was like, I don't want to be anywhere else but here.
Oh,
Eating this
I didn't want to be anywhere else but inside the iPad that I was watching on. So FOMO level achieved. Happy
And
May
you
the
don't even
4th.
like watching people eat on
I don't.
YouTube, so
I don't.
I take that as a
appreciate
compliment.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching us eat. I
Well,
appreciate
it
it.
got my curiosity. I'm like, I want to, because those cookies, I just want to see what they look like.
Yeah.
And you guys bought 6, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
kept pulling them out. And I love
You
when
know,
you're.
I thought for sure they were like an Instagram, like, oh, it looks cool
Right.
on the photo
Like,
and it's not going to taste great.
Like the unicorn shake or the unicorn.
Yeah, it's
drink
never
from
like
Starbucks.
as good as you think
Right,
it's gonna
right.
be, but those were, I hate to tell you, they were as good as they looked.
I love that when I think it was you that did the math. It was like, wait a minute, we thought we could only get 3 each.
Yeah.
And you realize
I was
you're
like, we
gonna
could actually get like 12, but then we only ended up getting 6.
One of my favorite moments of your alls throughout the pandemic when you guys were creating content, and it's very hard, is when you guys went to Hawaii and you went to the luau.
Yeah.
There was such an amazing, relatable moment of you were given a basket and you
Yeah.
go, this is amazing, I'm taking it home. And
Yeah.
immediately he goes, it's not gonna fit in the plane. And I'm like, that's every man and woman on vacation. Like, I wanna take this home.
I got
Where are you
so
gonna
many
put that?
comments that were like, did you actually, like, did you take it on the plane? I was like, no, I gave it to some lady who really wanted it, like, at the end of the night.
But
We
just
were
that
walking
visual
out and Eddie
reaction.
was like, oh, I wish I could have got the basket.
I was
We were
like, take
"Here."
it. I was like, please take it.
But just the instant reflex of like, where are you gonna put that basket on the
And I was
plane?
like, I don't care, I just got a basket.
Yeah. That I was like, that's every couple I know that goes.
Well,
on
if you
that.
watched all her videos, she bought like a bunch of stuff from Milani, and it's like
Yeah.
we had no room.
I had no room.
There was no room in either of her bags.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
I'm always like the realistic, like.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's me too. When Beth was like, "Oh my God, the Charlie Harper book," I'm like, "Beth, this book's like 15 pounds. Like, let's buy one in LA when we get home."
That's funny.
So good to see you guys.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Happy Star Wars Day.
Yes.
Same
May the
to
fourth
you.
be with you.
May the 4th be with you guys.
Yes.
Let's hope for a better celebration next year.
Yes.
Yes.
Till the spire.
Till the spire.
Till the Spire, guys. See you. Such great people. Such great people. All right, let's keep cruising. Let's get the camera off of me. I was not fortunate enough to get a boarding pass today. I will not be rising against the resistance on this glorious celebration. But that doesn't mean I can't be a good sport and cruise down here and see how other people are having fun as we continue our walk through Batu. I want to apologize to you guys because I felt like earlier there were so many more cosplayers, so many more folks out here. Love that baseball jersey. That's great. Had a nice Rebel baseball jersey on. That's very cool. I felt like earlier today there was a bit more of the Disney bounding and the cosplayers, but it is really, really hot here today. We have another Disneyland day in the 90s. Look at these brave souls all exiting from the ride that just makes you feel alive. Sort of a once in a lifetime glow up in theme park attractions. I often think that getting off of this must have been what it felt like when Pirates of the Caribbean opened up in the 60s, or the first people that got to go into the Enchanted Tiki Room. Just those moments when the whole game suddenly levels up. Or Indiana Jones back in the 90s. I enjoy so much the temporary nature of the resistance. What is that? What is that? Did a Wookiee go poopy in here or what? But I do love the temporary nature of everything in here. How these lights are on a tripod. How's it going, guys? How you doing? How these lights are on a tripod, or how these stores look as if these cargo containers could easily just be, boom, folded up. I just love that there is such a temporary nature to all of the storytelling in here. Even the main entryway. How you doing? Bright sun, sir. Even the main entryway is mobile and on treads. And then there's the power grid with all of the power cables draping everywhere. Did not get a boarding pass today, struck out twice, but that's all right. Got to ride it last Tuesday. I've been able to experience it 3 times, and it is not lost on me that may be 3 more times than you at home. So just gave me more time to figure out other types of adventures. All right, let's come down deeper into the land. I remember on opening day, the thought of this queue was just not even needed. You could just come right in for all of the first year. You could just cruise right through like that. And now it's finally doing its job. I'm excited for you to ride it in October too, bud. Cannot wait for you to get out here and finally get to experience it. And then the obligatory mom on the edge of town with the napping baby. What a lullaby to fall asleep to. And here we go. We have reached the edge of the land. I'm telling you, one of my greatest Disneyland memories is the day that we were allowed to come in here, line up, wait in this area in here, and then wait for the clock to hit, I believe, 6 o'clock, so that our time was called to have 4 hours inside of Batuu. Just look how much it's overgrown in our absence. Like, the story of the woods is really coming together. And you have so many different types of trees blend together with such a thick, just collage of different sounds. Both the music, creature noises, both bugs, things that sound much more ominous in their presence. Phenomenal. Cast members, uniforms are amazing. I just got a text message from Philander saying you're singing at the end of the podcast, Chef's Kiss. I'm assuming he's talking about the Magic's Back podcast from last week, where I decided to sing you my own version of Fantasmic. Even the walkways for the cast members look perfect. Even the cast member walkways are just beautiful. Oh, someone must have hacked it, because you can see we have a little bit of smoke coming out of where the X-Wing there has those hoses tapped into it. Phenomenal. All right. Let's work our way back down this trail. Work our way up to the Millennium Falcon. It's mellow in here this year. Not quite the full celebration, but I can assure you that if everybody's responsible and if the world keeps going in the direction it's going in, this will be a phenomenal day in 2022. I believe by then, Disneyland will fully invest in making all kinds of signature treats and eats and drinks, limited merch. The fans will be able to come out in droves. Our out-of-state citizens of Batuu will be able to join us. Our out-of-country Disneyland friends will be able to visit us, and we will have a phenomenal celebration. Allison, thank you so much for that super chat, bud. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the views of Batuu today. Happy Star Wars Day. Happy Star Wars Day indeed. Hello. How are you? Thank you very much. Earlier when I was talking to Ordinary Adventures, I just didn't get to show you guys this view, but just look at it from the exterior there. I love these deep cuts. And then just that tunnel. That is just a window into another world. And once again, hey guys! Once again, we get another one of these windows. You can see with the canopy and the different generators and the bridge where there's always all this music. And then just look at these light fixtures. Racer Tom, I will meet you over at the Millennium Falcon, my friend.
Let's do this.
You guys head over there and I'll meet you over there. I do love this right here. That looks just like one of the turbines on the transport from Rise of the Resistance. Wow. It is so hot out here right now. I haven't even seen the Stormtrooper, Kylo, or Chewie. The park closes tonight at 7, and the sun doesn't go down until I believe the end of the 7 o'clock hour. So unfortunately, we're not going to get to see a lot of sabers lit up in here tonight, but that's all right. Good things are definitely on the horizon. Oh, speaking of the devil, or shall I say, speaking of the devils, look at this trio. How great do they look? They make this land look, oh, nice.
The Jedi would teach you to control your power. I will teach you to unleash it.
Look how good her outfit is.
Is this your lightsaber? I see what others do not. Are you training with a teacher? Then develop your skill.
As I said on last week's live stream, the way that they talk us through their hands. So watch Kylo's hands. You'll see how see the hand closest to us, his left hand. He will make a fist, he will move his fingers. See that gesture? That gesture is triggering up the next line that he's going to say. And then when he moves his line, it activates it. There they go. There we go. Glad to give you folks a little just a little off scale wise. I don't know that this store is going to make it, but man, do I love the way that it looks and how that it has this faux door that looks like it's ready to close at a moment's notice. Friends, one of my favorite spots to get a photo taken, and you have to be cool about it because it's technically off limits, is today's thumbnail was taken in this hallway. And if you stand in this hallway, you can get a phenomenal photo. Love these doors. Eventually, these doors will lead to more Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. They're sort of the placeholder for growth. All right, let's work our way up to the Millennium Falcon as we wrap up our tour and our walk and our celebration inside of Batuu. Feels great to be in here this year. So happy I could take you with me. And if you're new here, consider subscribing and ringing the bell, because every single time I come to Disneyland, I always go live, do a live stream, taking you into the park, giving you so many of the fun facts, sort of the emotional story of it, and talking about the design, as well as stopping and saying hello to all the citizens of Disneyland that say the same to me. Look at it. Is it amazing or what? Friends, I want to thank so many of you for hanging out with me, celebrating May the 4th with me. Whether you're a Star Wars fan or a Disneyland fan or a combination of the both, thank you so much for coming with me. Sorry I wasn't able to read a lot of the chats. It is very, very bright and hot out here today. I am going to check though to see if any of my 1313 members have left any messages for me. And they're now outdated. Ricky, would you do a breakdown of the new Art of the Galaxy Edge book? I would love to. I need to do more of the art breakdowns. I know the videos don't do real well, but seems like the right people like them. Good enough reason for me to do them. And then Samson says that they are gesture recognition, because they do this. If you look at their hands, they do where they're like going through the different board, and then the hand actually triggers it. Let's get out of the sun real quick. There we go. That feels a lot better, and I can actually read what you're saying. Thank you so much for the super chat there, bud. I appreciate it. Clout Film. Friends, I hope you had a good time touring and walking through the Galaxy's Edge. I hope next year you can make it out here, and I hope if you haven't rode Rise of the Resistance that your boarding group will get called very, very soon. It's always my honor to take you out and to be your tour guide. And I would just like to get over here in the shade because I feel like I'm truly melting. There we're going. Just look at this portal behind me. Even if I'm a silhouette, just look at it. Let's go back this way. Friends, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you had a great time. And until the next time I see you standing under the Black Spire, I'll see you back here on the channel with more Disneyland news. Thank you so much for watching. Happy May the 4th. Happy Star Wars Day. Till the Spire.
Sorry, honey. So sorry. No,
Is that the new
gimbal?
new gimbal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the photo. She's really good.
Come on over. She's doing right here.
Nice.
You got the live stream.
Oh, I'll make sure.
This is all our crew. We're all part of this club.
I got you, honey. You're just gonna put me on display. Alright, traveler. Oh, well, here we go. So we don't get the galactic virus. Alright, here we go, travelers. 1, 2. For this one, reach out like this. Very good. Now cross your arms like this. Now, look at yourself. I know you do.
The thumbnail. The thumbnail for like another. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You have to hold for his ransom.